Now this is the fourth video of chapter 2. Now in this fourth part of the video, we are going to deal with the factors which affect the density of matter. So we are going to take the two quantities, temperature and pressure, and we are going to study how the temperature and the pressure affects the density of solid, liquid and gas. Now, as solids are molecules of solids are closely packed and they have strong intermolecular force of attraction, so they do not undergo significant expansion or contraction with the change in their temperature. So we do not find the change in the density. So there is almost no change in the density of the solids, because there will be, with the increase in temperature, there will be only a slight change in its volume. But the liquid and gases, if their temperature is increased, their density gives a change. So when a liquid or a gas is heated, or in other words their temperature is increased, their density will decrease. How it happens? If we are going to increase the temperature of a liquid or a gas, the kinetic energy of the molecules will increase and the molecules will move far apart from each other. As a result, when they are going to move far apart from each other, their volume increases. So with the increase in temperature, volume increases. And you know the formula of density. Density is mass upon volume. And density and volume are inversely proportional to each other, which means if the volume increases, density decreases. If the volume decreases, density increases. So if you are going to heat the liquid or a gas, its volume will increase, and when its volume will increase, its density will decrease. Or when the liquid or gases are cooled, in that case volume will decrease, so the density will increase. So how does the temperature affect the density in case of liquids and gases? With the increase in the temperature, the density of liquid and gases decrease. Now the other factor which we are going to read is pressure. Pressure, if you apply pressure on a solid, which is not going to give any effect to it. As you know, solids are not compressible, but liquids and gases are compressible. So if we are going to apply pressure on liquids or gases, its volume will decrease. And when the volume decreases, density will increase. So there is no effect on density of a solid if the pressure is increased. But if the pressure is increased in case of liquid or gases, volume will decrease and hence the density will increase. In other words, you can learn that if pressure increases, density increases. And regarding temperature, if temperature increases, density decreases. So these are the two factors, temperature and pressure, which affect the density of liquids and gases. Now we are going to see we are going to compare the density of all the three states of matter, that is solid, liquid and gas. As you know, in solids the intermolecular forces are very strong and intermolecular spaces are very small. So solids have got high density due to the large number of molecules in a small volume. So the density of the solid among solid, liquid and gases is the highest or greatest. You know, in liquids the intermolecular forces are weaker as compared to that in solids, and intermolecular spaces are also larger than that in solids. So due to this, the molecules of liquids are less tightly packed in the small volume as compared to that of solids. Therefore, liquids have less density than solids. In gases, the intermolecular forces are negligible and the intermolecular spaces are very large. So, the molecules of gases are loosely packed in a small volume as compared to liquids and solids. Hence, gases have less density than liquids and solids. So, among the three states of matter, which state has got the highest density? Solid. In the second place, it is liquid. And in the third place, it is the gas. In other words, solids have got the highest density. Then, density of liquids are lesser than that of solids, and density of gases are lesser than that of liquids. Density of gases are lesser than that of the density of liquids and solids. So this is what the theory is in the chapter 2 of physical quantities and measurement. Theory part I have discussed with you. And in the next video, I am going to tell you how to solve the numericals. I will be taking 2-3 numericals and will explain you. And after that, you have to do all the questions which I'll send as an assignment in your class notebooks.